they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there.
Hello, I'm Barry Overton with 5 Links Enterprises and Overton Unlimited, and I'm in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada for the May 2012 international event. This gentleman next to me is Senior Vice President, Mr. Marvin Sykes. Mr. Sykes, you and I kind of share a common bond, being law enforcement currently, but we also have a desire to enrich our lives through financial freedom and leveraging our time with being able to build a team and create residual income. I just wanted to get your own words in regards to how you got involved with this opportunity with 5 Links.
Sure. Well, first of all, Mr. Overton, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come out here and share my story with you. You're doing some great things out there in your market in that Denver area, and we appreciate everything that you're doing as far as the company and wanting to change the direction of your family. A little bit about me. I've been a police officer for 18 years and the last 11 as a detective, and I found this business, this opportunity, 5 Links, in a magazine. A friend of mine was actually doing a juice company, and I was a person that was working a lot of overtime, everything from sitting in banks to schools to road construction, and I was missing a lot of time with my family. And while working all those jobs, yeah, I was paying bills every 30 days, but that's where most of the money went. And in order for me to enjoy something with my family, I had to schedule it. And that wasn't even right. I had to schedule my kids in, and that wasn't a good deal for me. And with me having to work all these jobs, I was too tired to go and do, picnics and field trips with the kids. I was too tired on my day off because I was working so much. So I was looking for a way to get out of that. I actually went to a friend of mine who was doing a juice company, and he said he let me taste the juice, and he said, go to the Barnes & Noble and pick up the Success from Home magazine. Our company's featured in there, and it has a DVD inside where you can learn more. And I said, all right, cool. So I said, well, if you want me on your business, why don't you let me get your magazine because you want me on your team? And he said, well, this is the last one I got, and I have to go show someone else the business. And I'm a firm believer in nothing just happens. When I got to the Barnes & Noble, his company was no longer featured. The next company up was 5 Links. And the spirit of me said, get that magazine. And I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm here for juice. So I walked away from the bookcase. And as I was walking back past the bookcase, all I heard 3 times was, get the magazine, get the magazine, get the magazine. So my grandma taught me what 3 times meant. I picked up the magazine. I got the magazine home, and I'm like, all right, Lord, I have this magazine. Who am I supposed to deal with? I Googled 3 people out of the magazine. I said, whoever calls me back first, that's who you've assigned to get me to the next level in my life. Well, the first 2 people, I found their information online. I put my information in, and no one called me back. The third person I found, this was on a Saturday night about 12 a.m. His name is Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne, actually, I found all his information. I went and watched all the videos that he had on this company, 5 Links, and it made sense to me. And I put my information in. He called me back. That was like at 12:30 a.m. 12:40, my cell phone was ringing. And when he called, I was a little upset because my phone is ringing at 12:40 a.m. Like, who's calling me this late? And I answered the phone. I said, hello. He said, is Marvin Sykes there? I'm like, this is him. He says, well, this is, I said, this is him. How can I help you? He says, well, obviously you're assigned to me. My name is Dwayne Johnson. You were just on my website. And I said, oh my God, hi, Mr. Johnson, how are you? And long story short, he and I spoke the next day. We spoke for about an hour and a half. And in 27 months, he took me from a person struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, paying bills, to now where I make more part-time in this business than I do full-time as a police officer. And the only reason I'm still at work is I get a pension in 2 more years, and my 6 and 10-year-old, they'll get benefits until they're 26. So now I go to work because I choose to and not because I have to. So that's what changed it for me, was just a magazine, reading an article, and someone responding. And now I live the life that a lot of people really want, because financially money's not an issue anymore. It's out of the way. And I just go to work now to get benefits.
All right. So. Just one more quick question. Again, as police officers, we're used to working off duty to be able to pay for vacations, to pay for Christmas and things of that nature for our kids. But again, it's a linear income. It's income that we have to trade hours for dollars. What's your feeling and your thoughts in regards to residual income versus linear income?
Well, Dwayne Johnson taught me there's two ways that we get paid in this country. One is linear income, and the other is residual income. And with linear income, we exchange dollars for hours and time for money. All right, 98% of the country works this way. You punch in, your money starts. You punch out, your money stops. It's done for the day. Residual income, you do something once and get paid on the life of the customer. I'll give you an example. Residual, Michael Jackson. Sad what happened to him June 25th of 2009, but from the time they said he passed away till December 31st, Mike made $1 billion. He didn't have to get up to sing one more song, but he made $1 billion because of something that he did once. In this business, bills was the thing that had me struggling, and now bills are the thing that gave me my time back. Because as people pay their gas and electric, their home phone, their cell phone, as they swipe credit cards, my family gets a piece of that now. And this business taught me that with the leverage that it actually has. I mean, residual income is amazing. With linear income, my grandmother, all she said was, son, go to school, get an education, and get a good paying job with benefits. I did that. Most people do that. And in my community, and I can only speak from my experience, no one said save money. They said you got a good paying job, you'll have a pension so you don't have to worry about saving. So I never saved. So now here I am looking at retiring, but I don't have any real money in the bank because I'm looking at the pension that I would get, and I got tricked that way. So now with 5 links, I'm able to reverse that. Now I have more money in the bank. Now I don't have to save money to go on vacations. I go now when we choose to because I have the money now. You know, I was able to surprise my wife and take her to the Dominican Republic in December for her birthday. A week and a half before her birthday, I was able to get the tickets and the airfare and not have to worry about the cost. I couldn't do that before. I couldn't do that as a police officer in the line of work that I was doing. I couldn't do it. So now it's a completely different life. So linear income is okay if you just want to have a living, but residual income is great if you want to have a life.
All right, that's awesome information. I thank you for that. Again, this is Mr. Marvin Sykes, Senior Vice President with 5 Links, Barry Overton, Overton Unlimited, 55469, Overton Unlimited, to get more information on this great opportunity. And remember, the only impediment to success is the limitations that we place on ourselves. Live life unlimited.
Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up, and they stay there.